I would argue that the two most effective deception campaigns, one was, and you see at the bottom here, and I listed some of the deception campaigns, Operation Rupert's. On the lower right is a Rupert. A Rupert is a dummy, like a crash test dummy for the car companies. On the lower left, the picture I have, you can see the planes. What they did is they would get 500 dummies, put a parachute on them, fly over one of these deception targets, throw the dummies out of the plane. On the ground, the Nazis would see this and they would rush everybody forward thinking the invasion was coming, and they found Ruperts. Maybe the most effective deception campaign was this one, General Patton. Patton was not happy with this at all. Of course, Patton wants to be the first person on the beaches. He wants to lead this. He wants to be the tip of the spear. Well, we had intercepted Nazi communications. The Germans were worried about Patton. They thought he was our best commander. Therefore, they said Patton will be the tip of the spear. He'll lead the invasion. So wherever Patton was, that's where the invasion's coming. So with that information, we told Patton he had to be a decoy. He wasn't going to be in the invasion on the initial landing. He was a decoy. So they created Patton's Ghost Army, and you can see images of it on the right. What they did is they had Patton hang out around Dover, so we would think we were going, the Nazis would think we were going to Calais. And they created this fictitious army group, and they would write about it in newspapers, how many men are being deployed for Patton to be the tip of the spear. And then what they would do is they even had, you can see the tank is a balloon. It's like something they would float in the Macy's Day Parade, right? It was a balloon. The airplane at the bottom is wooden, it's hollow. So they had these fake planes and tanks, and they'd line them all up. They knew that the Germans would fly over and look down and think Patton has a massive army. Patton was not happy. And right before D-Day, they made Patton go and speak to a community group, and they had the press cover it, and it was in Dover. They made him speak to a women's garden club. Can you imagine how angry he must have been? But it worked.